All right, so we're trying our very first time at trapping. So this is kind of exciting. We may absolutely suck at it. We're not sure, but we're out today. Today, I guess, is January 2nd. And we're just we're mainly targeting anything that we can trap, but bobcats, coyotes. We're using, and possums or whatever, raccoons, whatever comes into our trap, I guess. We're using kind of foot traps, mainly coyote size foot traps, and we're using some pink salmon, just like you buy out of the store, just a can of pink salmon. So we'll kind of lead you along this journey our first time, and hopefully we we catch something. See, Bentley is over here, he's smacking sticks. They're all snow suited up because it's been cold here lately. Collin, he's got our little digging bar over there. It's going to dig us a dirt hole to put our bait down in.
I got that hammer.
And we got the little pick hammer. Got a bunch of stuff here. I'll kind of show you what we're using here. Got everything in a tote that's kind of scent free with a little bit of peat moss in the bottom of it, which is going to kind of act as a cover scent almost, or I feel like it's going to.
Yeah, but let's get into this stuff.
Yeah, let's get into this stuff. Don't touch it, okay? Not yet. All right, so this is our bowl of good old pink salmon. We're gonna bolt the traps down with some big ginormous lag bolts, and these are Duke number 2 traps. They've been waxed. If you don't know what that is, you can look up a bunch of YouTube videos about waxing traps. But we got everything good to go. We're gonna set hopefully 5 today, and we'll be happy with catching one thing. If we catch one thing, we're gonna be pumped, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe when we get done, we're gonna go rabbit hunting and pheasant hunting.
Quail hunting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Quail.
Yeah. This area up here, it's a public land here where we live, and it's got a lot of little quail on it, and it's got tons of rabbit. There's rabbit hunters up here every single day running dogs. I actually see a truck. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little white dot over there. There's a truck over there right now. There's some guys. Yeah, some guys rabbit hunting. There's always rabbit hunting through deer season up here.
Set the trap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Collin wants to tell you about that. We're gonna set the trap here. Okay, so to set a dirt hole, coyotes need to come in one way. You need to funnel them one direction so that they gotta step in your trap. So we found this little thicket here, and then you can see there's a bunch of brush here, there's brush there, and there's brush on this side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bait right here, so that it's open.
Set the trap right here.
Yeah, it's open through this way. It's open, so it kind of forces him, if he wants to dig in that hole we're putting out, it forces him in this way right here. So we're gonna put the bait here, trap. I guess you put it, they always say put it 9 inches back from the dirt hole, offset slightly, because that's how their feet will offset. So we're gonna put dirt hole here, trap like right here. So we're gonna dig it up and get it set and covered up, and hopefully it'll produce something. We'll see.
Okay, so my dad's making the trap right now.
Kind of hit a rock down in here, it feels like.
Probably did.
Yeah. So you want the hole to be kind of deep, from what I know. Like I said, this is our first time, so you want it to be kind of deep because you want to make them work for it. All right. So we're on our set number 2. We didn't get to show you complete a while ago. Stand up so you can film a little better. There you go. So basically, we're gonna go. You can see we got briars here, brush over there. There's only one way for this coyote in, and that's right here. So that funnels him in. So we're gonna put us a hole right at the back of it. We'll start the hole with this little, like a pick hammer. But we need it deeper than what this pick hammer can give us. We'll dig it out. See, I actually got a little basket in here. Get my basket. Put all my dirt in this basket as I dig it out of here. So that hole is probably 4 or 5 inches deep at this point. Now I'm going to take this stake right here, put it right down in it, and drive it even deeper. I just hit a rock and just hit my hand. All right, so that went pretty deep, probably another 4 or 6 inches, maybe, but good deep hole. All right. I'm gonna go back and see if I can get way that bait's in the main bottom, and that coyote, he can't get to it unless he works for it. Because the longer he works for it, the better chance I have of him stepping right in the trap right here. So, they always say 9 inches from the hole. So, my hand, pinky, is about 8 inches. So, I'll go about right here. See this circle? I'm gonna dig out a spot about the size of what my trap is. So dig it out, past all these roots. Kind of soften that dirt up. Same thing with this dirt. I'm gonna put it over in here. Break it up a little. I'll dig out one. The trap has a little tongue on both sides of it there. So I dug out a little hole there for those. So get a trap out of here. It's gotta be extra scent free. That's why I'm using gloves. The trap's waxed. Now I gotta set the thing. This is the hard part. I've seen people do it with their hands. I always struggle with that, and usually end up having to do it with my boots. Maybe that's why I ain't ever caught anything. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, step, open. You get down in here if you want, Colin. You get right down here close to the see what I'm doing. So open it all the way. Put the key across. Press it down. And then lock it in. There we go. We'll pull it all the way up while we're pranking with it. There we go. Okay. So I'll set this right down in here. I'll get down in there. Gotta get this. Okay, there's a rock just fell under my pan, and that is terrible. Alright, so it seems to fit really. Actually, that's a really good set. I feel like so. Actually, alright. What I'm doing here, just because I didn't buy any, is I didn't buy any earth anchors. So I pulled off something makeshift from Lowe's. I'm using. That one won't work. 8-inch lag bolts. I know it's a little unorthodox for trapping, but I think it'll work. Basically, I'll put it down in here. And I'm gonna drive this sucker 8 inches deep. And I actually brought my drill along with me too, to make that process a little easier. Sink it all the way down, and now I can kind of cover all that up, cover it up with dirt. Can't see it. I mean, it's. I don't believe a coyote can pull it out. It's in there really well. He'd have to work real hard, that's for sure. See, I need a little dirt.
If you can't pull it out, then a coyote definitely can.
I don't know. They're pretty strong, and they dig in. They can get pretty. They're pretty stubborn. But hopefully that be the case. I hope you're right about that part. So, oh yeah. See, I'm sinking it down in there. And see, this is a sturdy trap. So you take your hands, you take some of your dirt. This is kind of a hardened dirt. I kind of like it. But you kind of pack that trap in there around everything. You want it to be solid. Solid as possible. You don't want any wiggle, as all I've been told. Okay, so I mean that's a pretty solid set. It doesn't wiggle any. Now I'm gonna push this down to a hair trigger, kind of flat. You gotta be real careful, or you'll catch your finger at this point. All right, so I'm actually gonna take dirt and put a little on top here. That's a thick dirt. So here, I have peat moss in here. It's really fine. You buy it at Lowe's. Throw a couple handfuls in there. Oh, this actually helps with, I feel like, or we'll find out, I guess, scent inside the box. And it's really light and covers really good. I mean, it just covers that trap to where you just can't see anything. It's cool. Okay. I like to find me a good old leaf to put right on top. Keep dirt from going under my pan. Some people use plastic, some people use screens. Whether or not a leaf will work, I'll let you know. But we're gonna try it. I like figuring out things on the fly as best I can. You might not always have a screen or plastic or whatever available to you. So now, I'll put my normal dirt back in here. We need something to cover this thing up with. It's a little more natural looking to them. Oh, look at that. See, now, isn't that a beauty? This coyote ain't gonna know what's going on. I hope, anyway. We'll find out sooner or later, won't we? Tomorrow. One finds it. I need a little more dirt, really. I'm gonna dig an extra little chunk out of here. Can. See, that's gorgeous. I don't think a coyote will be able to see that. All right. So, last thing. Pink salmon. Whew, coyote's got a lot of that.
Yeah, I love salmon.
I'm gonna throw it way down in there. It's strong smelling, nice strong scent. Put enough of it down in there that they really got to dig for it. If they get a taste for it, oh man, he'll really have to go after it.
Yeah, there's a little piece right there, but keep that little piece right there. So whenever he tastes it, he'll want the other
He's
one.
gonna want the rest of it, ain't
he?
All right, so where's that stuff? I'm actually gonna take this and kind of sort of just tamp it down in there a little bit. I don't want it too easy for him to get. There. All right, so that's trap number 2. I feel like it looks pretty good. Hopefully we'll come back tomorrow and there'll be a coyote in it, right guys?
Yeah. You can kind of see the leaf, but
that's okay. He don't know that.
yeah.
That's actually perfect. I think it'll work out great. Actually, I might find a little rock to put here and here on each side of the leaf. That way he has to step right here. Gotta be real careful right there. So that thing will get you. Okay. Okay, I'll let Bubby dig for a minute. So he can. Okay, well here, let him try.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's not that good.
What are you bogging up, dude?
It's not that
Can't
good.
see you out. There you are.
That is this thing. So we might have to use that on one thing.
The rod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand me the rod.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I hit my hand twice a while ago.
That's because you were going boom, boom. Okay, I'm just going to use the hammer.
Huh?
I'm just going to use the hammer. I'm going to put this right here.
All right. When you get as about as deep as you can go, I'll take over, okay?
Why can't I take over?
Because you can't go any deeper than him.
I can. Bro.
You can't. The hammer stops you,
doing
dude.
this. I'm just making a little hole right here to make it go deeper.
Okay. Well, here, I'm going to come take over.
Oh, let me do one more hit.
All right.
Okay, so we're doing this is our 4th one. We're only going to do 4. And he's doing this one right now, so he's trying to get a good, better one. So we were doing it a little bit. It's going to be fun.
All right, so today's the next day. We're going to check our traps, aren't we, fellas?
Yes.
Yeah. Collin's got his 22. Bentley's got his 410, just in case we see a rabbit or something. But we're planning on, if we catch something, we'll dispatch it with our 22. We'll see how it works. We might not catch anything. We don't really know. We'll find out today. It's going to be a good time either way because we like being in the woods. We like being outdoors, don't we, guys? Yeah. Bentley's ready. Collin's ready. This guy's ready. So we'll get back to you when we get to the traps. All right, so we checked the first trap. There was nothing there. We're checking the second trap right now. Oh dear. Looks like something's been here because the trap is up out of the ground a little. That's interesting now, isn't it? It's not set off though. Odd. Okay, may have to just reset this one. Trap number 3. Nothing yet. Appears to be still set. Everything's untouched. There's no tracks in it or anything, so we'll move on to number 4. So this is a lesson learned. First catch of the season, and he took the trap. 8-inch lag bolts are ineffective at holding a coyote. So it is a must that we get some earth anchors of some sort, because we've lost our first coyote. And that sucks. It's a bummer. You can see right here. That's the hole where the bait was. There's where the trap was. And you can see the claw marks inside where he dug it out somehow. I don't know how he dug it out. I have no idea, but he took the trap with him. That sucks. All right, guys. So far it's been a bust. We lost a trap, as you already saw.
Yep.
We went back and checked one more time, and nothing. I don't know if it was just disturbed or nothing had found it, but we checked all 4 traps, nothing. So, 3rd check today. So we're getting ready to go do that right now. And hopefully.
Got the old 22 right here.
The old 22 right there, he says. Bentley's got his 22.
Oh, yeah.
I carry a 22 handgun. So.
Yeah, and I gave it a little shot for y'all.
A little clicky.
Yeah.
All right, and so here we go. Oh my God, guys. We have finally caught Wile Coyote. He's right here, our very first one. Are we excited or what, guys? Yeah! Check this guy out. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You might want to. He's not gonna hop out, honey. He's trying to get away. All right, so how cool is that, man? He is wild. I don't know how long he's been in there. Looks like we got a front leg on him. Yeah, we got him with his front leg. He's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coyote. So, yep, we won't let you see this part. We got to dispatch him, and we'll be back in a moment, maybe with another one in the other trap. So we'll see what happens.
You look so beautiful.
I think these guys are excited. All right, guys, so we got him. Getting ready to take the trap off of his foot. It's right there. He is a gorgeous, big, or maybe she, I'm not sure what it is. That is definitely a male. That's a big male. Phew. I touched him and he stinks. Big, big male coyote.
It looks like he's cut his toe off.
That's just the trap where he yanked it so hard.
Touch him, Daddy?
You can touch him. I wouldn't touch him too much just because I don't know how much he's going to stink.
He don't stink that bad.
Well, if you touch him, if you can smell your hand, he might.
Touch him, my gloves. Touch him right there's Booty. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. You can pet on him too, Collin.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to check. I want to see how soft. Oh my! Wait, let's feel his ears. His ears look soft. Oh my God! I'm scared he might.
Cool, ain't it?
I'm scared he might like.
And that is one less coyote that will kill and eat baby turkeys, baby deer.
I found a pimple.
Rabbits. That's not a pimple. It's a tick.
It's a tick.
Yes.
Tick. Where?
Yeah. On his
Oh,
forehead.
those were on the dog. So here's some blood. Here's some blood.
All right, guys. So we have learned a valuable lesson. It's our first year trapping, so we don't know anything really. Just basically what we've seen on YouTube and other places. Just doing a little research. So earlier in the video, you saw that we had attempted to using some really big lag bolts as anchors for the traps. We lost 2 traps. These will not work. So if you're new to trapping, make sure you get some decent, good anchors, because if they're not anchored good, those coyotes, they can really pull stuff you wouldn't expect. So we ended up buying these wolf fang anchors, attaching them to the traps with some little key links. They work great. You cannot pull these things out, and evidently they can't either. So that's our biggest lesson we learned this year. So keep that in mind.